Hello everybody, my name is Rolak. Welcome back to Darksiders 2. In the last episode, we defeated the Abyssal Forge, gaining ourselves an Abyssal Hammer. We also made it to the realm of Lost Light, a section of the White City that was sectioned off a long time ago. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a tiny bit of exploring of this surrounding area, because there are some things for us to collect, such as a chest over here, and what appears to be another relic. So we'll go ahead and grab you, Relic of Renegoth. And then we'll go ahead and collect you. Now, we're not going to be progressing further into the story just yet, because there are some things for us that we need to take care of. Thank God for that, because we need more potions. Probably buy some potions from Nathaniel, but I really don't want to bother with that just now. Nathaniel, the angel we met in the last episode, also gave us a scroll containing the name of someone he's looking for, a possible deceased angel. As such, there is no other better place to look than the Kingdom of the Dead, obviously. Alright, is that everything in this area? It looks like there is. I'm going to double check on my list to be absolutely certain, because I am very paranoid in this kind of stuff. And I'm just trying to make sure, so let's see. We got all of the stones, those are done. Book of the Dead, we gathered one of those. To the right before heading over the bridge. Yep, we got that one. That was the one we got in the last episode. As for relics, Renegoth. Huh? No, Renegoth. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's just weirdly ordered. So that is Spire towards east, southeast corner next to Spire. Yeah, okay. Alright. With that, we're going to go ahead and leave Lost Light. Head back to the Tree of Life, and head back into the Kingdom of the Dead. You know, the place we spent like 10 episodes in, yeah, we're going back there immediately. Because God forbid we explore new places. Okay, is that the kingdom? Yes, that is. You can always tell by the statues. These are like, you know, the skeleton stuff. The makers, obviously having maker statues. The portal to Lost Light, obviously being indicated by the what's it fucking called? The angel statues. So it's pretty obvious. Alright, so we gotta go say hi to the Dead Court, which means we're unfortunately gonna have to go ahead and talk to the Chancellor again. Despite our, you know, previous unwantings of talking to him. But what else are we gonna do? Alright. Could also talk to Draven. Oh, actually, no, we can talk to Ozzy, because we actually can hand in some of his relics.
The road calls to us both. Perhaps we will meet again.
Yeah, perhaps again. Why are you being so ominous? Alright, Etugoth. Renegoth. Okay, good to know. Alright. Got some health, got some wrath. Alright, Scarecrow.
Death. It's always such a pleasure. Let's get this over with before I do something we both regret. The soul you seek never passed through this court. You're certain? Oh, yes. I would have relished receiving a soul of this magnitude in our kingdom. I don't recognize the name on the scroll. It is one more ancient than the Nephilim, belonging to a person you are quite familiar with. But alas, he now bears another name. Enlighten me. Where's the pleasure in that? I don't have time for this. It is a pity you are so ill-tempered. There is much we could do for one another. And the reward will be considerable. You need only investigate rumors that spread even now through the plains of the dead. Of a labyrinth most ancient, stealing unwary souls from our dread lord. You mean the Arbiter's maze? This is not just about mazes. The sole Arbiter is an enemy of the throne, long thought vanquished. Before he disappeared, he took something the king is eager to possess. No doubt, this maze guards it. Find the sole Arbiter and return his prize. shouldn't listen to gossip. Find the Arbiter's maze, return to me, and I won't have to.
How deceptively noble of you. Alright, where the hell is this thing I'm looking for? Hang on.
Yes?
I'm not talking to you. Shut the hell up.
What is it now?
Okay, I'm gonna run away from you because you're really annoying.
Take care where you step.
You be quiet. Okay. Listener theft. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. So, we're going to a very fun place. A place where I really don't like going to, but we're gonna have to go there anyway because God forbid we do anything. Okay. So, the Soul Arbiter's Maze. It is not a fun place to be in. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. So, you guys remember the Cave of Ordeals from Twilight Princess, right? It's like 50 floors of just straight-on enemies. It's like that. Except this place is a lot more annoying. Because you need to figure out where exactly you need to go with these scrolls and whatnot. And figure out a proper path. I'll explain more once we actually get into it. As for now, the entrance has a couple goodies for us. None that are apparently on the entrance. Oh, there's a stone up there. So we'll go ahead and shoot you. There we go. That's one of the 2 last stones we need. The other one is in a very stupid, deceptive spot. So I'm going to point that out once we get to it. You can come to this place at any point during your gameplay. You need the death grip to get here, so obviously you need to just, be here. As for the recommended level, I honestly would recommend going around this at level 20 because this is quite a long, segmented place, and it will take up a lot of time. So, of course, let's do it now. So, what else have we got going on today? Pull this switch. Oh, was that timed? Oh. Did not realize it was timed. Interesting. Alright, got some gloves. Oh, shit, how much space do we have? And we'll probably be fine. Hopefully these enemies won't drop so much stuff for us. Okay, are we at the entrance? We're getting there. Just through here, through these doors. Yes. Where the hell are we? You don't need this much. There it is. Okay. Alright, Soul Arbiter's Maze. So, of course, we are going to be exploring this place. Now, the Soul Arbiter's Maze is very unique. Soul Arbiter's Maze lies ahead as torture and treasures lie together as equals. There are 10 levels of the maze to search. Creatures lie at every turn, so be prepared for enter. Stairs are your friend. They lead deeper to the core of the maze. Soul Arbiter awaits. Only his death secures your reward. Once entered, the only ways out are death or victory. So we can choose which floor we want to start at. Obviously, since we haven't started it, we're going to be starting at level 1. Let's get started. Should actually bring up the guide as to which way we need to go. Because like I said, you can find all the scrolls and this will guide you to the right path. But if you're smart or you just don't want to do anything like what I'm doing, you can just look it up which way you need to go. It's that simple. Oh, wait, come back here. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's still more. Now then, you might have noticed sometimes when we picked up the scrolls, if you actually bother to pause and read what it says about them, you would notice that there are some things called secret passages. You can, instead of going the correct way, which I'm going to look up exactly where we need to go because I can't remember for the life of me what the fuck this place is. Because it's always just completely bullshit. You can choose to go the correct way, or you can go the different way. No, I'll just look up on the wiki. I don't want to go in IGN. Let's see. Okay. So yes, instead of going the correct way, which would right now be north then west, you can instead go south then east. This will lead you to a little alcove. Come on, go in. Excuse me. There we go. This will transport you to a separate location that will contain a treasure chest. There is a secret route on each level. I would not recommend finding each of the chests. Because once you go down a certain path, well, let's say you find a secret, right? You think, oh, I'll just start back up from the thing and then I could just, choose the different portals. No, every time you go through a thing, you have to fight enemies. So it's going to take a lot longer, so just don't bother. There's only one floor that you should bother with, and this is on the 5th floor for the secret. Because that secret contains a weapon that is probably the best weapon in the entire game, if I'm being perfectly honest, in my opinion. You can return anytime you want, if you want to. I think, I don't know. It said only victory or death, but what do I know? Once we go the correct path, we will be transported to a little spot like this, which will lead us down further into the Arbiter's Maze. Now then, I'm going to mention this now. There is a stone in the Arbiter's Maze. Between floor 7 and 8, in this little stairwell, there is a stone. So don't just go rushing through past 7 and 8. Take your time, look around, and actually find the stone. Because if you're like me and did go through this Arbiter's Maze once and hear the stone as you're about to go into the next floor, yeah, it's going to be hell. Some of these things will contain some health potions and stuff. Speaking of which, we barely have any health potions, so it would probably be a good idea to actually stock up on some before you enter. But yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Okay. As for whether or not how we'll pan this out, well, I'm just going to honestly speed ahead because we really don't need to... We really don't need to see all this. It's just a bunch of fighting us, a bunch of enemies and whatnot. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be encountering enemies we haven't fought before, so that's good. Okay. So from this point on, I'm just going to go ahead and speed up everything, so enjoy the fighting. to be taking a little break here because if you went the secret route, which is west, north, and then south, you should end up in camera blocking spot and acquire these. Black Demise. Black Demise is a weapon with a long and bloody history amongst demon lords. Some legends claim that the unnatural rites used to create the weapon have imbued it with a limited form of sentience. Bound with unholy blazing runes of power, Black Demise seizes the inner strength of every opponent and adds it to that of its wielder. Black Demise is possibly the best item in the game. This thing has health steal and gives an increase to healing bonus. Increased healing bonus. It's really good. Practically, if you are good enough with these weapons, you will never die. And it's very, very good for this place. So, with that, back to the speed up. Because what else are we going to be doing? Fucking kidding me. Okay. This is where the stone is. Between floor 7 and 8. Because, you know, God forbid they put this thing in an easy-to-find location. God forbid they put it 7 floors down. Yes, as we get closer down... Yeah, there it is. So yeah, have fun if you missed that on the way back. Alright, back to it. Okay, we made it, finally. Good lord. Now, if all goes according to plan, we won't have any proper issue. I still can't believe it fucking crashed in that 1-1. I should be fine, though. 10 floors of just annoying nonsense. At least the last floor was fairly easy, because it was all just the big, heavy, and slow guys. But for the final floor...
1,000 years, the crown is lied. Its true owner cast aside. The kingdom ruled by hate and fear. You will regret coming here.
The Soul Arbiter is essentially a dead lord, just without, you know, the green texture. He's got a few different moves than what you would expect from the other Dead Lords. He can just summon up enemies as if we didn't have enough fighting these guys. Just take out the fodder. And once that's done, you go back to whacking him. If they would go down. There we go. Oh, okay. This would be a little bit more difficult if we didn't have the black Demise equipped. Because like I said before, these things are overpowered. I was at half HP a moment ago, and now we're back at the full. These things are essentially health potions, but on the sides. Unless you just want straight up power, I would not recommend swapping these things off ever. The only downside to them is that they don't really have much aside from just power. But they don't really have anything aside from just, you know, the health steal and that's it. But really, when you look at it, that's all you really need. Alright, buddy. Yeah. Oh, he's got some. I hate the undead generals. They're so annoying. Oh, he's actually going to summon him to a fight alongside him. I don't think we can still... No, we can't damage him. Should have saved reform for this. Oh god, no. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, we're just put back here. Holy fuck. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna focus real shit on this.
Its true owner.
Not really cinematic for the execution, but from that we get the executioner's hooks. The execution hooks are brutal weapons meant only to deliver a swift and savage end. According to records in the scriptorium, these weapons carried out the sentence for many prisoners who opposed the charred council. These hooks strike heavy blows that build upon each other to gouge horrific wounds. And we also gained the Crown of the Dead. Previously adorned the brow of the deposed King Argul, the crown was enchanted to provide monetary riches in returns for destruction. The crown is infamously responsible for inciting pernicious greed. Thus, placing it into the hands of the Chancellor would be a foolish mistake. Okay, Soul Arbiter's maze complete. Thank God for that. That's not that much helpful. Alright, what is down here? Is this just the way out, or is there like a little treasure hoard for us? Oh, there is! I didn't find this the last time I did this. What's in here? Anything of actual use, or... Oh, not bad. Scythe, some arm blades, health potions. Not bad at all.
Impossible.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure that's everything. So we can go ahead and just transport back to the Chancellor. Oh, God. It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. I was dreading that. I thought if we had lost against the Arbiter, we would have to have redone that whole floor. But executioner hooks, yeah. I'm assuming these things up the chance of you actually getting executions against enemies. I'm not too sure on that. And the crown, which we can't use until level 22. Yeah, this just increases the guilt bound by 50%, which is very helpful, but not super helpful to us. Alright, Chancellor, here's your stupid crown.
Yes, I have the crown. I knew I could count on you. Now, hand it over, and the reward is yours. No, I think this crown will be of more use to me than to you. But, your reward?
Unless you wish to take it by force. I thought not.
All right, there we go. That's the Chancellor's quarry.
Do take care where you step, horseman. The dead.
Gonna tell us what to do next? Ah, we have to return to Nathaniel. Okay, that makes sense. All right, and we'll be doing that in the next episode because we've been going on for an hour. So next time on Darksiders, we're going to return to Lost Light, talk to Nathaniel, and maybe continue on with the journey. I'm not too sure. Maybe we'll do some more of the side quests. Maybe head back to the Forge Lands. We'll see. See you guys next time.